seek for the dagger of Dagon. In Dawnstar it dwells, protected by a guardian of history, stronger than all prison cells. There will be shown a token that darkness is near at hand. For the Septim's bane has now been found. I go to claim it and make my stand. It's that time, finally. We can finally obtain the greatest weapon in all Tamriel's history. Your wait is over, gamers. Now, once you have reached level 20 and gotten the messenger to get his message to you, follow me to Dawnstar as we unearth mehrunes' razor at last. I'm so going to raid this place. I'm gonna tear it open and I'm gonna rocket the joint. Let's see, where is it?
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina. And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Never mind that. I have a collection of artifacts. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays.
Sounds
Let's
good.
talk inside.
Okay,
Feel free to look around.
God.
Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job. The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim dynasty. That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes. The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by mehrunes Dagon's side. Ah, yes, that scabbard. Notice the insignia. An Oblivion Gate. A key symbol of mehrunes Dagon, the patron Daedra of the Mythic Dawn. Did you have any questions about the museum? Or would you rather talk business?
So what is the mythic?
They were worshippers of mehrunes Dagon, the Dedric Lord of Destruction and Change. The Mythic Dawn killed Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, triggering the events that led to the Oblivion Crisis when the Daedra invaded Tamriel. All that remains of the infamous cult I've gathered in my museum. A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever.
Yikes.
That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim.
Oh, how fortunate.
At least 2 of the owners, Gonzol and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked. The razor is mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, the Kingslayer. The Mythic Dawn worshipped Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection. Ah, an excellent question. mehrunes Dagon is the Dedric Lord of Change, Destruction, and Ambition. Dagon's Mythic Dawn cult killed the Septim Dynasty and opened the Oblivion Gates into Tamriel. They called it the Oblivion Crisis. It's no secret that my family were once members of the Mythic Dawn. One of my forefathers was even chosen to assassinate Uriel Septim himself. We hid from our past for years, became tradesmen, people of coin and influence. But I realized that the Mythic Dawn's importance, our importance, to history cannot be denied. I'll see everyone in Tamriel remember that for a moment, we held the fate of the world in our hands, for good or ill. Good luck finding the fragments.
So we have found the key at last. Right then. Let's see. The closest is in Morthal, so we'll go there first. Imagine being able to smash up a wonderful artifact like mehrunes razor. Bastards. Rank amateurs. Here. Oh, bugs. Have to wait a while. Out.
You're not supposed to be here.
By order of the Ark, stop right there.
I'm not going to warn you again. Get
Buzz
out
off.
or I lock the door. Hey! I'm getting out.
Oh, there it is.
Say something.
Well, in case you were wondering, no, this plan isn't very well thought out. Just incredibly evil. Alright, we've got the first part. Check in for the second part when we get the next two pieces.